things together.
All right?
Okay, you will be group number 1, number 2, number 3. Question number 1. Who wants to read?
I want to.
Okay,
Fumi is a
Oh, for me.
no, I'm kidding.
Munku went to the farmer's market last Tuesday and he saw Ai eating sample strawberries. Our group, number 3,
Okay.
thinks that this sentence is correct.
Wow.
Okay, group number 2, what do you guys
Correct, yeah.
think?
Correct.
Correct?
Yeah.
Group number 1?
It is true.
Yeah,
Correct.
she make
Yeah.
example about
But
that.
she made us again.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Bingo. Okay, yeah, the sentence actually it is correct because we use a comma before a coordinated conjunction, such as and, but, or, nor, so, for, or yet, that connects independent clauses. Please notice, and Granite may know this, that in British English it is optional if the clauses are short. Okay, number 2. Group number 1, what do you guys found?
Before he come to me, comma, Yuji worked at NTT in Japan. We think it is correct.
Group number 2,
Correct.
3,
Correct.
I
Correct.
correct. Yeah, in this case, we use a comma after most introductory phrases and clauses. After one word or short phrases, the comma can be omitted. Number 3, group number 2.
Getting feedback from a teacher and classmates helped Nadia revise her original paper. We think that's incorrect. But
Incorrect.
Group number 1.
incorrect.
Incorrect. Yeah. Correct. You solve it. No, you solve it correctly.
Yeah, we
You did.
understand.
Yeah, you did it correctly.
So we asked
We don't use a comma to separate a verb from its subject. Such in this case, we said that getting feedback from her teacher and classmates, comma, that is not correct because it's followed by the verb help, right? So you cannot separate a verb from its subject with a comma. Who wants to read this? Okay.
Margarita chose red and white roses, and sunflowers were Daisy's first choice. And that's correct. Correct.
Correct. Number 4.
Incorrect.
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 Incorrect. So incorrect.
Negative.
No, it's not incorrect.
It's correct.
Yeah, it was correct. Margarita chose red and white roses, and sunflowers were Daisy's first choice.
But well,
Yeah, it's
okay, I'm thinking yeah, but
yeah.
the way it's set up there, like
Daisy is
Yeah.
our first name.
Oh,
then
no.
like because you don't mention sunflowers earlier, shouldn't it be like but sunflowers were Daisy's first choice? I was thinking about like the sentence structure. I think maybe that's where I.
Or is this a case that you're saying roses and sunflowers? Because
Yeah, I think so.
that's why we counted like red roses,
Okay.
white
Yeah.
roses, and
Yeah.
sunflowers.
Yeah,
We-
but
we-
in this case, see the rule. The rule is use a comma to separate two sentences if it will help to avoid confusion. You guys solved it correctly, so what are your thoughts about this? Why did you think it is correct?
You didn't solve it.
Oh, incorrect.
Oh,
They were
incorrect. You
correct.
said, okay, you did, okay, I'm sorry, excuse me. Why did you think it is correct?
These are two complete sentences, so we
Yeah.
to separate.
Okay, yeah.
And it's red and white flowers is one thing,
Mhm.
and sunflowers. So that's why you come.
Yeah.
Ping pong.
That's
Next.
right. Okay, what's a great this?
Okay.
Incorrect. Right.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Correct.
Group number 3,
Incorrect.
incorrect. Okay. It is
What?
correct.
It is correct.
Just like
That's
two
why I was
sentences
kind
again.
of like wondering, guys, if I have problem with this whole sentence, because I think you were trying to structure this being hungry,
Yeah, it's like word
Like-
hungry.
What? Yeah.
doing something, and then
But-
it would be correct.
It's like it is
No,
word.
you
It's
can
structured
think
wrong.
about
it's
this
a
of
flex
despite
thing.
the students were hungry, or because the students were hungry, Kelly gave them some food.
But it doesn't
But the
sound
like just
right.
being
I think
hungry
they
and
need a
correct.
conjunction in the middle though.
Yeah.
You cannot.
But if we
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
before the comma, this is only one. This is not sentence, and after comma, this is sentence. So, if you add the conjunction, it's not make a sense. So.
Being hungry. Why you think
Yeah.
the first one is not
Oh,
the
but if you read the rule, it says that we use a comma to set off a phrase that modifies the whole sentence. In this case, Kelly gave them some food, modifies the whole sentence because the students are hungry, and that's why Kelly gave them some food. If we didn't have that, this sentence, Kelly gave them some food.
So that's like, what's the verb then in this first part of the sentence? What's
Yeah.
the being
Verb
there?
yeah.
Are being
Being.
hungry or
Yeah.
are?
Yes,
I mean,
word.
being is not a verb.
Or
Yeah,
Word.
it is a verb.
Being is not a verb.
Being is
Being,
not a
verb.
being hungry.
Are being then.
Are hungry or Kelly, how can you explain
The
that?
present
Yeah,
continuous would be are being hungry, not being
We have interruption between verb and
Can I try?
Yeah.
Well, I know this sentence sounds kind of weird, and then if we want to reconstruct this sentence, then I think because the students in editing class were hungry, Kelly gave them some Kelly gave them some food.
Yes.
It sounds correct, right?
Yes.
But if we want to change that sentence to this sentence, I mean, to modify this main sentence, we can delete because and change it to being.
oh.
Sorry, I'm kind of telling the
Yeah.
grammatical
Correct.
rules,
Yes,
but
Present participle phrase, I think. That's right. Yeah.
so that's why I know it sounds weird, but it's grammatically correct actually. And then when we modify the main sentence, we need comma here. Okay? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Next. Mauer.
Yes.
You went to Del Monte Shopping Center and bought an iBook, right?
I did a great job.
What do you
Correct.
think? Is it correct? Okay, correct. Group number 2
Incorrect.
and group number 1
incorrect.
incorrect. Let's try.
What happened?
Correct?
It was incorrect.
Incorrect.
It was incorrect. So the group who said incorrect are correct.
Correct.
Mauer went to the Monte Shopping Center and bought an iBook. You don't need a comma. You don't use a comma when the second part of the compound structure is not an independent clause. In that case, before the original sentence was Mauer went to the Monte Shopping Center, comma, but and bought an iBook is not an independent clause. Because if you put a period here, the first, it is indeed a whole sentence, but and bought an iBook is not a complete sentence. So you cannot split. I don't want to say this now. Okay.